thinking about fading prompts, you want to make sure you don't fade them too quickly. With the least to most prompting model we use at the BORO program, when we believe a student is ready for a less intrusive prompt than the one they are currently on, we probe if the student can perform the task independently. A probe is a trial run to see where the student is with exhibiting the task. If the student is able to perform the task independently, then we continue on this path and allow them their independence. When a student is showing that they are still in need of prompting with the least to most prompt strategy, we start with the least intrusive prompt and work our way to the most intrusive prompt to guide the student's learning. We continue to do this until the student has gained full independence with the skill. For example, we have a student that is in need of a verbal prompt and has been on this prompt for several trials. We see that the student could be ready for a point or gestural prompt. We allow the student to attempt the task independently before we offer them the point or gestural prompt. If the student does not exhibit the skill independently, instead of providing the verbal prompt, we will provide the student with a point or gestural prompt. This would continue until the student is independent with the task. Using a least to most prompting strategy allows students within our program to exhibit the skills independent of our staff's prompting before we introduce prompts. Students could make errors with this type of learning, but this promotes our students being less prompt dependent and more independent with all of their skills we practice. What least to most prompting looks like when the BORO program and the Sugar Shack use it is starting with the least intrusive prompt of waiting for our student to respond on their own. When the student does not respond, we provide the student with a verbal prompt to complete the task presented to them. If they are not responding with a verbal prompt, we move to a point or gestural prompt to complete the task. No responding with the point or gestural prompt tells us that they need a visual prompt for task completion. Physical prompts, such as partial physical and full physical prompts, allow us to provide the student with physical guidance to complete the task. A partial physical prompt can be less intrusive than a full physical prompt in that you are guiding the student by forearm or above the elbow to complete the task. Full physical prompts are the most intrusive prompts, and this is when we provide hand-over-hand guidance to complete the task in its entirety. We always ask permission of our students before providing with any physical guidance, as this can be something that the student doesn't want. We find different ways to help our students to ensure their success within our program. The least to most prompting strategy allows us to be less intrusive with our students to ensure their success within our program and beyond.